What's up, home slice? Lucas here. So today I have a crazy do-it-yourself trampoline hack idea that can be super useful. Honestly, right now I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I haven't even built it yet. But what is my idea? Say you want to do some big flips, right? But you're scared of landing on your head on the trampoline. You want to put something soft on the trampoline. You put, a mattress down, foam down, maybe foam pit blocks, anything. When you put anything on the trampoline surface, it deadens the bounce. It kind of wrecks it. In order for it not to ruin the bounce, my idea that I came up with when I was going to sleep is why not raise it off the trampoline a little bit so it has no effect on the trampoline mesh. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Is we're going to attempt to build a surface above the trampoline surface, but this is going to be all in the backyard, all do it yourself with household items. Hack job. You guys know how we do things. So where's the blueprint for this, man? Let me see it. I need to check out your plan. No blueprint. It's all up in here. We're going to hack this using this old sheet and these resistance bands. So the amount of investment I had to put into this is I had to buy 2 more resistance bands because in my calculation up in here, looks like I'm gonna do 7 pulls with resistance bands coming out. So I spent $10 on this whole entire project so far, and hopefully that's all we're gonna spend. What am I gonna use for the foam? I have some ideas, but first let's build the trampoline above the trampoline. But you gotta focus. All right guys, step number 1. We got the sheet, so I'm gonna spread it out and see how much room I can take up. All right, so my idea is to cover like half the trampoline, like a half moon foam pit. If you had a waterproof tarp or something, that would probably be more ideal, but I don't. This is like literally the best thing I can come up with. That's okay if it doesn't go all the way, right? You just gotta be sure you land on the foam pit, you know what I mean? Duct tape, tying knots, literally that's how we roll around here. So, old resistance band, you guys probably already know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this around here like this. I'm gonna do 7 of these, but I don't need all this slack and I want it tight. So I only need, 3.5? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these in half and then bring that bungee cord to the sheet, have a hole in the sheet, and I'm going to tie it around the hole, and it's gonna be like a trampoline on a trampoline. So it's gonna be like a surface on the trampoline lifted off of the trampoline. So it doesn't affect the bounce of the trampoline when I bounce. Oh man, oh, I did it. So see, look, easy squeezy right here. That's gonna go to the sheet. And now we can adjust the height later and maybe I'll tape it into place. All right, so I should be like, planning this out, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. All right, take a guesstimation here. Guesstimation done. Maybe I should start with the back ones first and then bring it forward and tighten it up forward. That's what we'll do. Eyeball a little hole right there. See this? What I'm gonna do, put it through that hole. You see it right here? Ready? Got it with my other hand. Ha ha ha, that's how we do. Now, I've got this through here. So I'm gonna attach it to my sheet. I made a hole in the sheet, but not just a hole in the sheet, I actually taped it on each side with the Gorilla Tape because that makes the hole a little bit stronger and will hopefully help it preventing from just ripping right through the sheet. But I'm not too worried because the sheet has this lining on the edge. Bungee cord, put that through the hole. So bungee cord is through that hole. And honestly, right now I'm just gonna like tie it off, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't come undone. You guys see that? And now we have a bungee cord tied to the sheet. Hopefully it doesn't rip its way through, but I don't think it will. Now we just have to do this several more times and lift the sheet off the trampoline. I'm just eyeballing this. Okay, done. Oh, it looks like it worked. All right, so let's test it out. Okay. All right, so you see that, it actually works. So the idea behind this is not so much that this is gonna protect me or anything, but this is creating a surface that's lifted off of the surface of the trampoline, because if it was on the trampoline, if I put stuff on the trampoline as a foam pit, it would literally ruin the bounce of the trampoline or just throw you off. So this is like, it's actually softer than the trampoline itself. That red color just like plays with my eyes. Check it out, all right? Ready? Potential thumbnail? No, definitely not. All right, guys, check this out. It's like a little fort in here. So you guys see the idea behind this, right? It clears the trampoline, all right? It doesn't hit the trampoline, so it doesn't affect the bounce of the trampoline. That's what we want. And it's strong enough to probably hold some foam on there. However, we don't have any foam, so what are we gonna use instead of foam? I actually have a great idea, and it's not gonna cost us anything because we already have a ton of these laying around. Garbage bags filled with air. And then we'll throw a blanket over it. Potential thumbnail, take 5, I don't know. If I had foam pit blocks, I would try putting them on there, but I don't. What do I have? Garbage bags. Will it be soft enough? That is the question. So the idea is I need to fill this up with air and then seal it off like that, and then maybe tape it off. The only thing is, because these are going to be so light, is they're going to move out of the way quickly, so we need, you know, a decent amount of them. So let's get making these. Got the first 10 done. Let's see how much room that takes up. I'm gonna do 2 more sets of that. I'm gonna do 2 more sets. I'm gonna make 30, and then we'll check back in. I've got a wife, and she's helping me. Thanks, babe. They lift you. Oh man. All right, guys. First trick we're going for is a triple side. Just want to let you guys know. All right, who's curious to see how this works? All right, guys. Alright, it's definitely not that soft. Honestly, I feel like we need some real foam. The sheet mechanism is working, so my bounce on the trampoline, it has not been changed. It still feels like the same trampoline bounce. However, the garbage bag foam pit idea, it's not that soft. In an attempt to make the impact more dispersed and maybe more soft, I'm going to put this blanket over some of the, well, section of the garbage bags. We'll try it out there. Might make it worse, might make it better. Bounce is still good. Oh! Yeah. I do it. Guys, whoa, let's take a look at what it looks like on the inside of this. So it looks kind of ridiculous on here. It looks like a garbage pit. So the garbage bags filled up with air weren't as soft as I thought because they move out of the way too quickly. However, the elevated surface is a definite success. So this is like a 50-50. Wouldn't recommend doing this unless you did like 1,000 of those. Honestly, that still would be such a mess. You just fall right through them. You know, they're too light. They move out of the way too quickly. The elevated surface though, you do keep the bounce of the trampoline. You keep that same bounce of the trampoline. Even though it's like moving a little bit, that's just because the net moves a little bit with the trampoline and it's connected to the net poles. All in all, guys, this hack is what do they say on Mythbusters? This is plausible. Plausibility for success. This hack has the plausibility for success. I think what we need to do next is maybe try to find some foam for this or some other object that can go on top, but I'll leave that for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming out. Peace. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get go with an extremely C6 midgets that be fighting. Missed one. Oops.